would you rather?
Hey there! Well, you guys, we've reached the end of another week of our experimental Would You Rather series, horror versus reality. I hope you had a good Halloween yesterday and that you're not too hungover from all that candy that you gorged on. So to wrap up our week here with our horror versus reality Would You Rather series, we're going to review the week, see what our results were, tally up all of our votes, and then I'm going to be asking our fifth and final question for the week, which is extremely disgusting and disturbing. You've been warned. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it. What did we do this week? So just to recap on the theme for our Would You Rather series this week, horror versus reality. So one of the options in the question is something that took place in a horror movie or from the horror genre, and the other option is something that actually exists in real life. So we're pitting up horror versus reality to find out what's actually scarier. And the results are surprising or not surprising, depending on your worldview and paradigm. All right, so here we go. Let's go and pull up the screen here. All right, so on day one, where are we? All right, so here we go. Day one, we asked, would you rather the T virus be real or nuclear weapons exist? And our results were, our results were 3 against 1, 3 for the T virus, and 1 for nuclear weapons. So people preferred the horror scenario over the real nightmare of nuclear weapons. So the T virus is the chemical from Resident Evil that turns people into zombies. So it's what's responsible for the whole zombie apocalypse in Resident Evil. So people would prefer that potential outcome than they would a potential nuclear holocaust. So that's kind of interesting. In that case, reality was scarier than fiction. So number 2, we asked, would you rather be attacked by Chucky or a honey badger? So both very small, very violent, dangerous little beasts. And let's see what the results were. We had 3 for Chucky and 1 for honey badger. So again, reality was scarier than fiction here. 3 people would have preferred to get attacked by Chucky, and only 1 person preferred to be attacked by a honey badger. Interesting, very interesting. I'm noticing a trend emerging here. And then with number 3, on day 3, we had Stefan Viella and Johnny Luna come on to answer our question of, would you rather the purge be real or for Donald Trump to be president? They gave a hilarious response to that question. Unfortunately, as you can see right here, Facebook took the video down because of copyright. But YouTube did not. So if you want to see that video, go ahead and go over to the YouTube page and check it out. Their response was hilarious, and it's a really weird passive-aggressive episode. I definitely recommend going and checking it out. It's very bizarre. But thank you again, Stefan, for Johnny, for coming on that episode and answering that question. Y'all's answer to that is hilarious, of course. So yeah, that was day 3. And then for day 4, we asked, with no supplies, would you rather be dropped off in the middle of North Korea or an unknown region of the Upside Down? That had a pretty good response on that question. Let's see. 3 people preferred to be dropped off in North Korea. Oh, wait, no, that's flipped. 3 people preferred to be lost in the Upside Down, and only 2 people preferred North Korea. I thought that was interesting. So people genuinely would rather be lost in that horror upside down reality than to be stuck in North Korea and lost in the middle of North Korea. It's interesting. So, I mean, if you look at every single one of our questions this week, literally the horror option won out every time. So across the board, people preferred the horror reality over the real reality. So there you have it. We had scientifically proven in our video series this week that reality is scarier than horror. It's definitive, you guys. There's nothing else we can say about that. It is what it is. It's done. We did it. We solved one of science's great questions. All right, so for question number 5, that's today. Before we jump into that question, I just wanted to do a disclaimer one more time. This question is gross. So if you don't want to be exposed to a disgusting, gross, would you rather question, then stop watching this. And if you proceed, it's on you. It's on you, my friend. You have acknowledged that you're a gross human being and you like to think about gross things. All right? So here we go. Question number 5, to wrap up our week of horror versus reality. Would you prefer to be the caboose of the human centipede, or would you rather be held captive in John Jamelski's sex dungeon? Ugh. Oh, it's gross. It's so gross. It's so gross. So I'm not going to explain this one in too much detail, but let's just take a quick peek in case you really don't know what's going on here. This is the human centipede. See this? This is the human centipede here. It connects the digestive systems of multiple humans, making it one tube instead of separate tubes. All right, so, and then the caboose, of course, would be the one at the very end. So would you rather be the caboose of the human centipede, or would you rather be held captive in John Jamelski's sex dungeon? So just like 2 lines from Wikipedia on this. John Thomas Jamelski, born May 9th, 1935 in Fayetteville, New York, is an American serial rapist kidnapper who, from 1988 to his apprehension in 2003, kidnapped a series of girls and women and held them captive in a concrete bunker beneath the yard of his home in DeWitt, a suburb of Syracuse, New York, United States. All right, yeah, so if you want further details on that story, just go ahead and do your own research on that. But I think you get the scenario on that one. And if you're a guy, you can still consider this possibility. All right, so what do you guys think? What would you rather do? Caboose of the human centipede, or victim and prisoner of John Jamelski's sex dungeon? Ooh. That's not a good one. That's not a good one to think about. All right, guys. Well, that's it for the week. Thank you to everyone who participated in this week. Again, thank you, Stefan and Johnny, for answering our question and coming on day 3. And if you guys want to see more of the Would You Rather series, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And then also, if you're seeing this on YouTube, not all of the days are videos. So if you want to see the other posts that are like image posts or like these small little animated posts, if you want to be able to interact with all of the questions across the week, you'll need to follow me on either Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter so you can see all of the content. If you search Crazy Chris Haley, that's my handle across all the platforms, so really easy. Just go ahead and look me up there. And yeah, that's it, guys. We're gonna be going. The series is gonna go ahead and take a break next week, but we're not gone forever. Got a lot of new ideas, so go ahead and stick around. You know, for some of these new ideas as we evolve and play with this experiment, and so we can explore some radical would you rather themes. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good times. Thank you again, you guys. And that's it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Would you rather